year, but it's where I killed my buck last year. We just had an encounter with a young buck. He came in and he didn't make a scrape, but he was displaying some dominance. So I don't know if there's another buck in the area or what, but Corey and I hunted here last Sunday and we saw 2 really nice deer, one of which we know pretty well. So I'm hoping to see one of them this morning, but when we conclude our hunt before I head to work, we're actually going to push deeper and hang a set and hunt that this weekend. So that's where we saw all the activity last Sunday, and I think that's where we need to be. So got great weather. We've been blessed with perfect weather for the rut this year. I can't remember a season with this good rut weather, so I've been saying it's just a matter of time, but I've seen more bucks this year than I think I've seen in the last 10 years. Just haven't had any in range, or any that I want to shoot in range. But we got about 2 hours before I got to get ready and head to work, so we're going to hang tight. The leaves are crunchy, so we can hear them coming from a long ways, so that'll help us out a little. He's looking. big 7-pointer that Corey and I saw last weekend here. We saw him again. It looked like he was going to work right down the creek, but I don't know if they caught our ground set or maybe some of our thermals dipping down into the creek, but the buck he was with got nervous. I think he saw us then. Long story short, it just didn't work out, but he's definitely, I would say, calling this farm home. He doesn't have a doe with him, so I'd imagine he'd be on his feet most of the day, but it's super frustrating. Like I said, I've been seeing so many nice deer. I can't seem to get that extra 10 yards closer. He came through about 50 or 60 after he spooked, but I just don't have a shot with my bow. And so we'll probably sit for another half hour and then start to hang this stand. So we'll see.
See him? You didn't hear him crash though, did you?
He's got to be right over there.
Huh?
Last I saw him, he was flickering his tail like crazy in there. I think I smoked him.
I couldn't tell on film. Watching it all happen too fast.
Alright, well, we just climbed down. Gonna go take a look at my arrow. I'm pretty sure he's done. And I think it was a full pass through, so we're gonna take a look at the arrow. I called Dad. He's on his way. We're probably gonna need some help dragging, so let's go.
No.
Broke. Looks like it broke off in him. I don't know. I see he's quartering too. He wouldn't have hit his shoulder, but. Yeah. I don't think he's living that. Or living through that. No, he zipped this way and then looped around, so.
Is there blood on the ground right there?
He was standing here, so. Well, we've been shooting, you good?
Yeah.
We've been shooting these whack-ums for the last, I don't know, 4 years or so, and it seems like every blood trail is just ridiculous. I know if you hit a deer anywhere, you can pretty much kill him with any broadhead, but I see a nice red carpet in front of me here, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and follow it and see if he's laying not too far. I last saw him up here wagging his tail, and I think he's probably right there. I was wondering why he's not bleeding much, and I said he's laying right there. I've noticed, and I don't know why this is, but it seems like sometimes when you shoot a deer, they'll bleed like not that much, and then a lot, and then right before you find them, sometimes it'll fizzle out. So he's laying just over this hill. Let's go check him out. Well, here he is, my 2019 Ohio buck. He's a pretty young 8-pointer. He came in, I think, just cruising, searching for does. We saw 2 bucks this morning, both of which were alone and just kind of had their head down on a mission. So he crossed into a shooting lane for me at about 38 yards, and I let him have it. That's the first deer I've shot with that PSE, and it felt great in my hand. So he is a pretty buck. This is actually the same farm just a day earlier than last year that I killed a buck on. So it's a great rut property, and I think it goes to show, it can be discouraging hunting the rut sometimes when everybody else is seeing action, but it can all change in the snap of a finger. We were having a pretty slow morning, and then he strolled through. So I'm heading to Montana in a week, so this is Jake just said it, a good way to break the ice, and hopefully you can get on a nice whitetail or a nice mule deer out there.